Hello. Today I have for us fruit smoothies
What you got there?
It's a smoothie.
with mango lime. Here you go. Today what we're going to be doing is trying out some older makeup that isn't being made anymore.
She's dead.
That's right. It's time to go into the vault.
Oh yeah, the vault. That's where the stuff I can't handle goes. Kerplunk.
So how have you been? How's your fall? I've been working a lot on something non-YouTube related. Don't worry, I will tell you more about it eventually.
Eventually.
Also, I've been driven nearly insane by fruit flies.
This fly, any fly, cannot be in our lab. It's a problem. It's a contamination.
So if you see one in here, don't judge me because we're friends and that's not cool.
Hey man, that's not cool.
I'm going to start with a primer that I have not seen in quite some time, but that I still have. It's called One Heck of a Blot, and it's by Soap and Glory. And this is supposed to be sort of a blotting primer that helps mattify the skin. My skin is thirsty. It is slurping this up. That's such a gross word. Slurp.
Nice.
I'm gonna do my face before my eyes today. I'm not using a whole lot of really colorful pigments, so it should be okay. For foundation, I'm using the original Pro Filter from Fenty. They don't make this particular formula anymore, I believe. I could not find it anywhere, but this is shade 100. Fenty has changed their foundation formula so many times. I think they've had like 5 different foundations at this point, not including the powders. And I heard that Rihanna's going to be selling. I've noticed a lot of brands are selling to former CEOs of other brands, like Rem just hired, they didn't sell to, but they hired a former CEO from Estee Lauder, which I'm not concerned about the quality moving forward. I'm just concerned about the business practices that she will employ. I always think that my foundations are too pale until I realize that that's just the color I am without all the pink.
They're all pink on the inside. You bet. I heard that.
The next thing I'm going to do is my contour because that is also a cream. And I'm going to use something ancient.
What an interesting artifact.
This is from KKW Beauty. It's the contour stick that came out several years ago, and everybody was really upset because you got basically a nipple's worth of product. They both seem a little warm for contour shades, but let's give it a shot because I still haven't used these. I'm remembering now why I never really used this foundation. Even though it's a hydrating foundation, it dries down to an almost powdery finish, and it looks sort of dry on my skin. I will say that this contour stick is really creamy and blends pretty easily, but it is rather warm for a contour shade. It definitely doesn't measure up to Fenty's contour stick that I usually use. Next, I'm gonna go in with some bronzer, and this is actually one of my favorite bronzers. I bought a backup of it because I loved it so much. It's from a brand that I don't buy from much these days, but this is such a good product. It's from Too Faced. It's from their Natural Lust collection, and it is in the shade, doesn't have a shade, it's dual toned, satin dual tone bronzer. And since I'm going to be going in pretty widely, I'm going to use this IT Cosmetics brush. It's the little heart-shaped brush from IT Cosmetics that they do pretty much every year. I first like to go around the edges mostly with the darker shade and then hit some of the sun points with the lighter shade. If you wanted something similar to this bronzer, I think their Sun Bunny bronzer would be pretty close. Next, I need a blush, and I have a few items from this brand. This brand doesn't exist anymore at all. It was called Item, and if you know who Addison Rae is, it was her brand. She kind of launched it at a bad time, right before everybody found out that the whole blue light skin protection thing wasn't very valid. So she had a lot of blue light products, which was unfortunate.
Oh, really? Wow. Well, that's unfortunate.
She also had some kind of scandal about using a phrase that another brand was already using. So I think there were some problems with her brand where it just wasn't hitting right because it didn't last very long. But all the products that I have, I actually really like, especially her lip glosses. They smell like peach rings. But this is the blush. It's called the Blushin' Like Cream Blush in Oopsies. And I get the feeling that this is going to be pretty bold. So I'm going to go in quite lightly. And I'm going to use this Rem Beauty brush. It might be for bronzer, but I think it's for blush. I can never remember which brush is which. Oh yeah, she's popping.
How do you do, fellow kids?
What?
I forgot that this was a cream, so hopefully it'll go nicely over the other products. If not, that's kind of my fault.
A few moments later.
Wow, I barely touched this. Addison, if you ever watch this, you need to bring back a beauty brand. It doesn't have to be Item, but your stuff was so good.
Wow.
Pretty sure she's having like a resurgence right now. She's been putting out some really good music. So now would be a good time maybe to relaunch the brand. So I'm gonna do my eyeshadow next. This is also from a brand that isn't around anymore, unfortunately. Makeup Geek. Do y'all remember Makeup Geek? I heard Marlena is coming out with a different brand soon, or she's already working on it. But Makeup Geek was the OG. She was like the original makeup influencer who made her own brand. Everything from it was top notch. This is a collection of singles put into a magnetic eyeshadow palette, and I believe the collection was called the Pumpkin Patch. Pretty aptly named. I could definitely see Pumpkin Patch in this. There is a fruit fly.
It's a problem.
And I will say I just used this not too long ago, and the quality is still supreme. I'm going to use these Lunar Beauty brushes. I was going to do a review a long time ago on the brushes themselves, but I've had them so long now. I'm pretty sure anybody who wants Manny's brushes has already looked at reviews, but these are really nice brushes just from the feel of them. I'm so excited to finally like fully use them. I was kind of holding back because I wanted them to stay clean, but they're synthetic hairs that are crimped like natural hairs, so they hold the product really well. I always really love crimped synthetic hairs. So these are the brushes I'm going to be using today from Lunar Beauty. I don't know that I'll be using all of them, but definitely some of them. I'm going to start with this kind of bigger brush, LBE2. I just used the regular primer on my eye area, so they should be primed enough. I'm going to go in with this lighter shade up here and just kind of set a base. And I think I want to stick mainly with the golds and browns today. I've already done a green look on my channel, and I'm just really feeling these like autumn leaf colors right now. So I'm going to go in with the brown in the middle and a smaller brush, LBE5, and try to build up a little bit of depth around the crease. These eyeshadows are pretty pigmented, but they are also very powdery, so they can be a little tricky to use precisely. I wonder if I can think of like a piece of tea for each brand. I don't really know much about Soap and Glory other than that their lip plumper stings like a sugar blasted. But I know that their items aren't really in our Ulta store anymore, so I think you can still get their stuff at Target. Too Faced, there's plenty of tea on, but none of it is scalding. If y'all know who Jared Blandino is, who was the original creator of the brand, or at least one of them, he was one of the founders, he got himself into a lot of scandals, including having a birthday cake that says, "Rich Lives Matter." So relatable. Just a sweetie, don't you think? Just a little sweetie pie. There's also Too Faced screwing Nikki Tutorials out of a lot of money, probably millions of dollars, honestly. Not that she's hurting for it now, but still, shady. And Jared Blandino's transphobic sister making disgusting comments on Twitter. Luckily, neither of them work for the brand anymore, but if you don't like the sound of Jared Blandino, then you probably shouldn't buy anything from Polite Society because he runs that brand now. I'm gonna grab a little more of the beige orange color and just blend that out a bit. These brushes are a little stiffer than what I normally like, but they seem to be doing a really good job.
Good job, Kylie. You're doing amazing, sweetie. Wow, look at her go.
trying to decide if I want to go in with the bronze or the gold.
Both is good.
I'm gonna go in with this flat brush, LBE4. What's something about Marlene Estelle? Oh, she had some drama with James Charles. She was doing an episode of a show for Netflix talking about like fake makeup and stuff. And of course, James did not do his research or figure out what she was talking about at all before popping off and telling Netflix that that woman doesn't know anything about makeup and they should come to him if they want to do a real Netflix special and get all the tea. I would say if you're still a fan of James Charles, I'm sorry, but I'm not, because he's a...
Be nice. I'm finding it. It take you that long to find it? It does.
I went up a bit too high on this side, but... oh well. We're just girlies in the closet having fun. My hands are a little shaky because I had 2 coffees today. That might be part of the problem.
That pot is a week old.
It's me, I'm high, I'm the problem, it's me. That's cute, I think. I can't see anything without my glasses, but I think that's cute.
My glasses! I can't see without my glasses!
My glasses. I can't be seen without my glasses.
If you hear banging, my downstairs neighbors have a child that is quite small and very cute, but sounds like an elephant stampeding whenever she plays. And I'm fine with that because, I mean, let children be children and enjoy their lives. But if you hear anything, that's what that is. That's kind of cute. It's not totally even and it's definitely nowhere near perfect, but it's kind of cute. I'm going to go in with concealer, which is also from Item Beauty. It's in shade 100, which I think was their lightest shade. How cool is this component though? Like, she's thick, sturdy, frosted. Like, I really love this component. I think I've only used this once or twice and it still smells just the same as when I got it. So, I only get a little nervous using old products around my eyes, but I do it for you.
Everything I do it for you. Oh yeah.
For highlighter, I have 4 different highlighters from Kylie Cosmetics. These are the OG highlighters. These are from like King Kylie era. We've got Cotton Candy Cream, French Vanilla, Banana Split, and Salted Caramel. Salted Caramel might be a little too dark. I think I'm gonna go with the Cotton Candy. This used to be one of my favorites. It doesn't look like it, like I never hit pan, but I used to use this a lot back in the day.
Those were the days.
Gosh, this is so pretty. This is what Kylie needs to be making. I think she lost this formula to ColourPop's founding brand Seed Beauty because Seed Beauty used to run Kylie Cosmetics, but when they switched hands, they were forced to give all of the recipes back.
Give me back my formula.
Kylie Jenner.
That's why everything changed, which is a shame because this stuff is lovely.
I tell you what though, folks, that's bloody nice.
I'm just gonna do a little natural brow. This is a brow pencil from Kat Von D, not KVD, Kat Von D Cosmetics. Now, I'm not sure if you know, but Kat Von D actually sold her brand to Kendo, who was sort of like the Sephora brand elite, because people didn't want to buy her stuff after they found out what a terrible person she was. And they changed the brand name to KVD and tried to make it stand for something else, something Veritas Day, whatever. It didn't really work out very well. And Kat Von D said she would love if the brand would just close down because she doesn't like that they're still basically using her name and she doesn't make any money from it. So this is a pencil with Kat Von D's name on it, and she will not be making any money off of me using this pencil. I could even tell you to go shop KVD. She won't make a penny. So let's go ahead and do our brows. I think we'll just do like a little soft, natural brow. I take some pleasure in knowing that people like Kat Von D would hate me.
Oh, she is a spicy woman.
This is the Blonde Precision Pencil, by the way. It's so painfully thin and small.
That's what she said.
It tends to break if you roll it up too far. And it also dries out very quickly. So every time I use it, I have to like break off the top section and roll it back up. Yes, there's barely any pigment. No, it's not because it's old. Yes, it was always like that. I'm also going to go in with some eyeliner, just an eyeliner stick. This is from ColourPop. This is the collab they did with Raw Beauty Kristi. I used to be a big fan of Raw Beauty Kristi. Then I heard that she might be too crunchy, if that makes sense. I kind of lost interest when she was having her baby and building her homestead. It's just not really the content that I watch, but I checked in to make sure that her birth went successfully. I tried to watch her content a bit after that, but there was something off about her attitude. And about a year and a half after the whole kerfuffle of her being potentially homophobic came out, she put out a video clarifying that that was not the case, and yet her attitude just made it worse. So I still have some of her products. I have the ColourPop collection, and I have her palette with Pure, which was a disaster to try and get a hold of. And we can definitely do a review of those palettes if you are interested. However, I do not watch her videos anymore. The eye pencil I have is a sort of brownish shade. It's called Woodsy, and it has some cute little mushrooms. I really loved the vibe of this collection. That child has feet like wrecking balls.
Feet like wrecking balls.
Okay, so I did just a very small amount of eyeliner in the corner, smudged it out a little bit. For lips, I have another Kat Von D product. Another product that has Kat Von D's name on it. She doesn't make any money from this, but it says Kat Von D right there on the lid. This is the shade Hawkwind, and it is one of the automatic lip pencils. If you can get your hands on the reformulation of these pencils, they're really nice. The originals are kind of like waxy and a little messy. They actually remind me of Kylie's pencils nowadays, where they're just like so waxy and they kind of dry thick like really quickly. So with the framework of the lip done, I'm going to be going in with a face spray. This is also from Item Beauty. It's called One Hit, and it is a Prime Set Refresh Dewy Finish Face Mist. It's got aloe vera, tiger grass, lavender, rose water, pretty much everything. Oh, I love that. Bring this back, Addison. The mister on that. Oh, wow. Has a nice subtle smell. It feels really nice. Addie, we need that back. Is it okay if I call you Addie? Too bad. I'm calling you that.
And Elsie? Can I call you Elsie?
Well, it's a little bit perky. Huh?
I know, I'm gonna call you that.
And you'll probably never even know. Okay, last Item Beauty product, I promise. I have her mascara. This is the Lash Snack Mascara, and this one is blue. It's a lengthening mascara. I don't know if I'm gonna like the blue with the look that I built up, but if not, we'll just use it as a primer. I guess I just thought it would be blue. The sticker is blue and the shade is called Midnight Mood, but it's either so dark blue I can't tell or it's just a regular black, so we're good. Look at this little wand.
Look at the dude guy.
There were a few clumps. I mean, it is an old mascara. I've never opened it before, but it could have gotten a little dried out. But other than that, I mean, I brushed the clumps out and it looks really nice with just one layer. And I think it is sort of a dark navy blue. It has a hint of blue to it.
Okay.
Man, I got lip liner everywhere. I'm not good at lip liner. I could do it for 100 years and still not be good at it. Lip liner is not my forte. But to finish up the lips, we are going to be using a Rem Beauty product. This is the so popular pH adjusting lip balm. I don't think it's really pH, I think it's just temperature, but what do I know? They are still selling this, but only in the green component. Now kiss.
Mwah. Mwah.
So you can still buy this lip product, but not in this packaging. It has a very interesting doe foot. She's curvy. All right, my love, this is the finished look with our all Vault, full face of Vault items. Let me know what you think. Is it giving you 2016, 2018 vibes like it is me? Do you miss any of this stuff? Have you tried any of this stuff? Are you sad that you missed any of this stuff? The Item Beauty, she was good. She was good. Bring her back. Bring her back, Addison. You'll be a billionaire. All you have to do is listen to me. That's like a half a gallon of wine. Did you like yours? Oh, I guess so. It was so good to see you today. I hope you had fun in my closet with me. Let me know what you want to do next time, what look you want to see, if you want to see a challenge, and let me know what you're doing for Halloween. Favorite movie to watch, costume, do you have a tradition? Do you get trick-or-treaters? We usually only get a few, so I'm giving them full-size bars. I'm the full-size bar lady.
Full bars? Full bars! She just gave us full-size chocolate bars! Did she know? Oh my god, was it an accident?
What just happened? How did this not topple your economy?
I actually really like the look that we came up with today. It's like super simple, super basic, but like really cute. Again, let me know which of these products you tried, which ones you missed out on, which ones you wish you could try. And tell Addison to bring this back. I'm a little bit tipsy, so I'm going to go. Don't forget to wash your hands, pay your bills, drink your water, take your pills. And until next time, buzz off.